Welcome. I'm Richard Hosnow, and I'm your host for the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast and this Wisdom Inspired Life YouTube channel. Great to have you back here. If you'd like to contact me, you can always email me at richardwib@gmail.com. The email address is on the screen right now. Well, this is a continuation of my Words of Wisdom series. And this is a series of wisdom from some of the books that have been most helpful to me. And these quotes are taken from the second coming of Christ, the resurrection of Christ within you, where Paramahansa Yogananada provides great understanding and insight into the Christian Bible. When I read this, it all of a sudden transformed the Bible for me from something that was very difficult to understand to something that was a major, powerful, positive force in my life. This series could also go under the Advanced Wisdom series, since the source for this is Paramahansa Yogananada, author of Autobiography of a Yogi, one of the best-selling spiritual books of all time, and my beloved guru, founder of the Self-Realization Fellowship. So, I'm going to give you just a few quotes today to get you thinking about something, maybe, something that's important. Here's the truth. There is only one truth. There is only one truth. And I know in a world where we live, where it's right and wrong, good, bad, black, white, all that sort of stuff, that thinking that there is one truth becomes a very difficult concept to wrap your mind around. But there is only one truth. We live in this illusional world that we do, in a dualistic world. That's the good, bad, right, wrong, all that sort of stuff. But from a perspective of God, there is only one truth. Quoting, "Truth is one. Exact correspondence with reality, capital R, which means divine. Divine incarnations do not come to bring a new or exclusive religion, but to restore the one religion of God realization. Buddha did this, Christ did this, Patanjali did this, Krishna did this, Paramahansa Yogananada did this, and other God-realized beings brought the one truth." Now, you may look at it and say, the language is a little bit different, the feeling was a little bit different. Yes, that was tailored for the audience at the time, but the core teachings of all those are one. And this is not theoretical. This is not me just reading this as theoretical. I have studied Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Patanjali, and Paramahansa Yogananda, and several others over the course of my life and my journey. May use different words, but the meaning is always the same. There is only one truth. When you proceed far enough down the spiritual journey, you will start to see this. Here's a big word: ignorance. It's the narrow-mindedness that creates religious bigotry. I'm better than you. I'm sorry, there's one truth. Did you not get that message? Religious bigotry and divisive denominationalism. Buddhism is better than Christianity. Christianity is better than Hinduism. And then within Christianity, I mean, there are so many different schools of thought, and they all think they're better than the other one, and all that sort of thing. It's unseemly for religion. It stands in the way of religion being a big help, in my opinion. Constricting truth to ritualistic worship and sectarian dogma. The form is mistaken for the spirit. Everybody says, "I've got it." Well, unless you have experienced it and you have advanced spiritually enough to develop higher levels of consciousness, which only happens in the final stages of the spiritual journey, which is a very long and arduous journey, not so much. The essential message of actual contact between man and maker is diluted with ignorance. Now, having said that there's tremendous amounts of ignorance out there, there are a lot of people that are, to degrees, well-intentioned. They think they understand the best interpretation, and they are bringing that to their congregations. But it's ignorance that prevents them from understanding the bigger picture, and the bigger picture ultimately of one truth. Okay? So here's the path to success. Okay, I've just painted a dark picture. Here's a way out. Either persistence in ignorant intolerance will spawn mass suffering, the path we're on, or an openness to the common spiritual link of souls will presage a global well-being of peace and amity. That's our choice. We need to wake up to the one truth. This is the clarion call that the time has come to separate truth from spurious convictions, knowledge from ignorance. The teachings of Jesus, as understood in harmony with the revelations of the great ones of India, will revive the practical methods of the intuitive knowing of truth through self-realization. If you go into a self-realization temple, you will see an instant manifestation of this. In the front of the temple are a picture of Krishna and Jesus. One truth. Okay? And the Self-Realization Fellowship was founded with the teachings of Yogananada to help us progress along that path to that one truth. The one truth is not the truth of the self-realization. It's not of Hinduism. It's not of Christianity. It's God's truth. And when you study all the religions, not their exoteric, or how they look on the outside, but the esoteric, their core teachings, they're all the same. And you can become a student of that if you wish, and dispel the ignorance and other things. Okay? I know this is tough for many, and I'm not trying to be hurtful or disrespectful. I'm trying to be as direct as I possibly can about what I know personally and what 100% of the teachings of God-realized beings has led me to understand and know. Okay? Well, as always, if you want to know more, you can go to my website, mywisdominspiredlife.com, listen to the Wisdom Inspired Life podcast there, hundreds of episodes, new ones every Saturday and Sunday. Well, you know I'm on a mission to bring more caring and compassion, love and kindness into the world as a foundation for starting to live more and more a wisdom-inspired life. So thanks for being part of that journey today, and I look forward to the opportunity to continue that journey with you.